guys, happy Wednesday. As always, so lovely to see you. Today we're going to be doing just a little bit of everything, so mainly a leg orientated workout. It's definitely going to get the core going and everything else, so a little bit of everything, so let's just call it that. It may feel like a mainly leg orientated workout, but we know it's a good mix of everything. So I'm going to get there in a second. First, going to just start by warming you up, making sure that we can get nice and ready and interested and keen for our workout. So starting off with just 20 jumping jacks, we're just going to think about getting the heart rate up. So a nice big jump for 20 of those, 20 jumping jacks. From there onwards, we really want to think about, we're doing deadlifts later, so we really want to warm up this hinge position. Remember, a squat is not a deadlift. So in our deadlifts, we don't want to be thinking about getting our knees really low or our hips really low, but we really want to be thinking about keeping our butt back and our knees back. So it's more like bowing rather than squatting. See the difference? So we're just going to do what there's so many names for them, but I just call them scoop throughs, but you've seen them as like elephant ears. I don't know, there's all kinds of weird things. But anyway. So sticking one foot forward, you can flex this toe towards you so that you get a little bit more of a stretch in the calves, and then you just scoop through. You step back, other foot comes forward. I don't know why my dog feels like it's very necessary to keep walking past now, and you keep scooping through. Yeah, so just one after the other, and you're going to do 20 of these as well. So we really want to think about that hinge and then that scoop through to just get a little bit more into the legs, a little bit more into the calves. From there onwards, we're thinking about a lunge. So we need to warm up the hips, we need to warm up the quads. We're going to think about stepping one foot forward, dropping that knee to the floor. So for now, we're wanting a stretch. So we really don't need to think about keeping this leg under tension. We want to think about tucking the rib cage, pushing it forward. I didn't think about this not having enough space, damn it. And then from there onwards, both hands are going to go down. So the hand that's closest to the foot, not this one, that hand is going to go all the way up, all the way down, and we're going to do 10 per side. If you want to enhance the stretch, this leg comes up and it stays up and it stays straight. Same thing, but just with leg up. From there onwards, we do the opposite side. Other leg comes forward, the hand closest to the foot. Not this one, hand closest to the foot. This one isn't close to the foot, this one is close to the foot. Goes all the way up, and goes all the way down. And we do 10 on this side. Okay, from there onwards, we want to get a little bit more into the shoulders. We're then going to think about doing 20 shoulder taps. Completely losing my words today. So in this very nice plank position, we want to think about just tapping opposite shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through to 20 reps. So it ends up being 20 of everything, 3 rounds of 20 jumping jacks, 20 scoop throughs, 20 scoop throughs, 20, because it's 10 on each side, heaven and earth lunges, so 10 on each side, 10 plus 10 is 20, and then 20 shoulder taps. Okay, 3 times. From there onwards, we are nice and warm, we're pumped, we are ready for our workout. Our workout is a 15-minute AMRAP. It feels so much longer than that, so pace yourself. 15 minutes of 9 deadlifts. We're going to grab a weight, we're going to have 9 deadlifts. We're going to do 12 push-ups. We're going to do, if you are seriously OCD about this, you can make it 16 or 14, but 15 lunges. Okay, it's always odd numbers in CrossFit mainly, but if it really bugs your OCD, then make it 14 lunges or 16 lunges, whichever one floats your boat. So the deadlift, if we don't have any weight, I'm showing you the fact that you can pack a bag. Yes, it might not be 50 kilos, but it is something to give you some form of resistance, and you can make a bag as heavy as you like, guys. Like most bags can carry quite a decent amount of weight, so if you can put like 20 kilos in your bag of just like stuff, then you've got quite a decent weight on you. So that deadlift position that we're wanting, that I spoke about earlier, it's a hinge. So you start by thinking about hips going back, and then I drop my knees to get my hands to the weight. From there onwards, I basically reverse that. I need to straighten out my knees and then send my hips forward. So hips go back, drive down, knees bend to get to floor, knees straighten, hips forward. 1, 2, and 3. Come. So that nice hinge position. We don't want to be doing squats, squatty deadlifts where I'm dropping my hips every time. I don't want any of that. It's just a very completely different movement, guys. It's not that it's wrong or bad. I don't want to like bash anyone's form, but it's just a deadlift is a deadlift, a squat is a squat. You don't want to keep doing squat movements because you are hindering yourself. A deadlift is such a power movement, it's such a strong, amazing movement, and by turning it into a squat, you are hindering that strength that you could be enhancing if you were just doing deadlifts. Push-ups, we know push-ups off of our knees, so it is a form of a modified push-up. So can I think about still keeping a really nice straight body position, because one day we want to be doing straight leg push-ups, we want to be doing full push-ups. So remember that a full push-up will be here. So all I basically want to do is drop my knees down to the floor and stay in the straight position. Don't suddenly push your hips back and then do these push-ups, please, because that's not going to get us to doing full push-ups. So we want to think about straightening our legs out, being able to do a nice full push-up, hips and shoulders go down and they go up. If they can't do that, you simply drop your knees to the floor, you do the exact same thing. Hips and shoulders go down and up together. If you want to progress, you like Carmen, I'm tired of these knees push-ups, I get them all the time, I'm so done with them, I don't feel like I'm progressing anymore, then a quick little thing that you can do, if you have a sturdy enough table or chair, otherwise please push it against the wall or something. I didn't expect to do this, so my table's very dirty, but I'm going to show you anyway, that you can get yourself to a table. You can get yourself to a table, and then from there onwards we have this nice straight body position where I get my hands down to the floor, I press it up against the wall so it's not going anywhere. I think about sending hips and shoulders down and up, down and up. And this is incredible, guys. This is such an awesome modification because it allows the people that have been doing knee push-ups for eons to suddenly be able to be in a straight body position. And the lower the chair or the box or the bench or whatever you're using, the lower it is, the more it will slowly start feeling like a full push-up until one day you're on the floor. I did push-ups like these for ages, guys. Like, they are no joke. They are amazing. And in my opinion, doing a straight body modified push-up to a bench or a chair is 10 times better than doing a knee push-up, because you are in the straight leg position. You have just anchored yourself a little bit higher. You simply can just progress now on keeping in the straight leg position and just going lower to the floor. So it's amazing. I love it. Sorry for my little rant. From there onwards, we do 15 lunges. If you're OCD, you could do basically whatever other number you want, so 14 or 16. What I'm looking for is that we're not taking big lunges and having the straight leg position. We're not in like a yoga studio or anything. Like, kudos to you if you do yoga and things like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that we're trying to utilize the hamstring and the glute as much as possible. So you want to think about bending the knee, dropping it straight down. So we've got these beautiful 90-degree lines. And then we step back up and we're driving back from that front heel. So try not be this guy that steps up and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm ready for my next lunge. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm ready for my next lunge. Because that's also not utilizing the hamstring and the glutes as much as it can be. So you really want to think about it now. I want to say short lunge, but please not too short. Take a nice big step and then hips go straight down. There's my beautiful 90-degree line. It's not there where this knee is overshooting, and it's not there where this sort of position is sort of doing its own thing. So make sure that it's a decent lunge so that you really capturing if your gluteus on the next, that you've really done a good job. So, rein all of that in. 15 minutes. You put 15 minutes on the clock. You do as many rounds as possible. One round is 9 deadlifts, 12 push-ups, 15 lunges. As many times as possible in 15 minutes. Try, keep a good pace. I'm not asking you to sprint because you can't sprint for 15 minutes. Have a good pace that you just don't stop moving for 15 minutes. So find a pace where it's almost conversational, not quite, a little bit harder than that. And then don't stop. So that's what it's particularly a longer AMRAP is about, is just finding a good pace where you feel working, but you're not quite hugely over exaggerating yourself so that you have to blow out, take a minute to rest, do another round, blow out, take another 2 minutes rest. Find a good rhythm that just allows you to keep a steady pace over and over and over again, and then maybe give the last round or two a little push because we're around that 13-14 minute mark. Okay guys, have an awesome day. Do a couple pigeon pose stretches after this workout, just because it's quite a lady workout. So this pigeon pose is a cool down. Get into the shoulders. So if you get into a wall, you can do this short stretch, this long stretch, and just get into the pecs a little bit, because after a push-up workout you always feel the chest. So enjoy it, have fun. Please send me your rounds and reps. I'd love to know how you enjoyed the workout, and have a good day. Bye guys.